Poor Bram, miserable wretch that you are. If you do not help me this time to find the scarabaeus I need to complete the periaptic circle of total power, your punishment will be terrible.
I am your slave, O Bello.
We must once more seek out this ridiculous fool, this Laszlo, who wears the bracelet that alone can lead me to the scarabaeus. Somewhere in Delta time.
What in the name of small beers and great gods do you think you'll be doing?
Laszlo?
Laszlo? Wait, yes, I am he. Yet I am also Hugh Llewellyn of Llanelli, man of the cloth, and much closeness to the Almighty, which is just as well considering our whereabouts.
And where are our whereabouts?
To tell you the truth, I don't rightly know. Somewhere in the middle of Peru, I'm thinking. 7 years I've been wandering these heathen parts. I've been lost for most of that time.
Laszlo, we're in a desperate situation.
What?
Look at your right hand.
Oh, heaven help us. The Spanish plague.
Worse. Far worse. Unless we get out of this time track by finding the scarabaeus, we're doomed.
Of course, the scarabaeus that fits on the bracelet. Well, I'm pretty certain it's hidden somewhere in the Inca's gold. If only we can find it.
So it is here.
There is much gold here. Literally mountains of gold. The Incas have wisely hidden it from the Spaniards. But I mean to locate it for myself and return to Llanelli a rich man.
A servant of God in search of wealth, Llewellyn.
Dirt or gold, the good Lord made them both, and he gave man a free will, John Bach.
Phil.
Phil Bach. So why have the one when t'other makes you rich? That's what I say.
Well?
Well, now just look at you. I mean, look at your shoddy clothes. A suit of fine gold might be a more profitable investment, don't you think?
Oh, no, Laszlo. Not this time. You know your magic is always going wrong.
Scarabaeum Smotteramus Magnificat. Oh, dear. Wrong again, eh? Ethnic rags instead of gold.
It's not bad, though.
Ah, but it's not good, you see. No, another magical mistake. Look, now, you'd better look after this for me.
Why?
Well, for one thing, it won't look so out of place on you, and for another, you may have more success in finding the scarabaeus.
So the Spaniards approach. See to them, Bram. Don Felipe, Don Rodriguez, you are welcome.
Princess Lakiki, your flattery tires us. We have waited in this place for almost 3 weeks on your promise of treasure.
The gold of Machu Picchu will be yours by morning. It is the time of the sun, and the great sacrifice will take place at dawn.
At last. Pizarro awaits us in the south and grows impatient.
You will return to him laden with riches. Of this, I assure you.
And your interest in this matter, Princess?
I simply need to find one small article from amongst the treasure. But for this, I shall need the protection of your soldiers during the ceremony.
It is agreed upon.
This ceremony of the sun, please explain its importance.
For 1 day a year, and for 1 day only, the sun shines directly into the temple of Machu Picchu. And upon that day, we make a sacrifice to our great god of the sun. And upon that day, the great treasure is brought forth from its secret hiding place. Such wealth as you have never seen. It is laid out upon the blood-stained altar so that the sun may bless it with its brilliant rays and make it glitter for another year. Gold kissed by gold.
And that moment shall be when we take it.
That moment shall be when you take it.
We should go immediately to the temple and make our plans for the ceremony.
Most certainly, good lords. Bram will show you the way.
Dark son of Atahualpa, forgive me for looking upon your face.
We are close. Stand up, young girl. Come up on your feet.
It is forbidden to look upon the face of a prince.
I'm no prince.
Oh, indeed you are, oh Dark One. Yes, indeed you are. So come, bid the young maiden stand up in front of your royal personage.
Rise and tell me your name.
Your name, young girl. Come. What is your name?
I am Chiquita, child of Matacapi, a maiden of the Daughters of the Sun.
And you recognize your prince?
Yes, although I've never seen him before.
Then how can you be sure?
Atahualpa had 2 sons. The eldest was slain with him, but the dark son escaped. He still visits his people in secret. Besides, this prince wears the royal bracelet of the only Inca.
This?
The great clasp of that bracelet has always been kept here as part of the treasure of Machu Picchu.
Can you lead us to it?
Alas, no.
Your prince demands it.
I'm not permitted to know where the treasure is concealed. It is only brought forth for the great ceremony.
And when is that?
Tomorrow, at dawn.
So, Christian, we meet once more.
Oh dear, fancy meeting you again. Behind you, my Iberian mateys. Over here, my friends. They know you, so it seems.
They don't seem to like you. Why?
Something to do with some gunpowder he saw them last year. Move!
Hold still, you damned heretic!
Not so much blasphemy, sir. Come on, Phil, fly!
There! Speak of a priest! Sorcery cannot save you!
Oh, there's Clifford. Oh, yes. It's mine.
Mine! No, I'll show them all!
Later, sir priest, later!
Oh, don't leave the girl.
Very well!
Who were your friends?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't exactly call them friends.
On account of the gunpowder.
I wouldn't exactly call it gunpowder. It was more like 7 barrels of earth with gunpowder on the top. Made a 21-gun salute seem like a belch.
Well, you and your cheap tricks. Perhaps you can think of another one to get us down from here.
Of course, no problem. Leave it to me. We'll just fly down. Now concentrate with me.